Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Blush Lily here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at the next person that you are going to fall in love with. Who is this person? How soon are they coming into your life? And so on and so forth. All you gotta do for this one is sit back, enjoy, and as I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Now for this reading, there's going to be only the one option. It's going to be more detailed, but I will have more videos coming out with options, so don't worry guys. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. The next person you're going to fall head over heels with. Okay, so let me say this. Right at the beginning of the reading, there's an energy where you guys are going to come out a winner out of some difficult situation. And the universe is bringing some sort of justice and karma that's coming through over here. And things are going to start manifesting for you big time. It's like you're getting your power back over here. Because there was a time they're showing me that you've literally hid yourself away from the world. And you're coming back with completely new energies. And you will see how these energies are going to affect your life. Because you, my darlings, with the energy of the magician over here, you've used that time alone in order to make the necessary changes within you in order to attract this love. You've healed whatever you had to heal. You've eliminated whoever you had to get rid of, any cords, any past relationships, any unresolved issues. This is looking very promising. And you've gone through a very painful ending. Like, I feel for you guys, because with the energy of the Ten of Swords, this can sometimes feel like our life is completely over and there's nothing that's like out there. But you're going to realize that it was just part of your beautiful transformation, where you're no longer accepting anything that doesn't feel right for you. And you're going into a completely different stage in your life. And it doesn't really have to do with love, by the way. It has everything to do with your attitude, with your power, with your vibrations, so to speak. So let me say this. Not only are you going to fall in love, but your career and other relationships around you are going to change. Because with the energy of the Empress is where you don't chase, you attract. And before, you might have felt like you were attracting the wrong thing, or you were attracting something that wasn't resonating with you. And you felt like you had to chase it, you felt like you had to earn it. And this is all coming to an end. Just look at this, you literally fought your demons. You literally fought your demons. And a lot of you guys, you did it by yourself. You did it pretty much by yourself. And it was scary and it was difficult, but you guys did it because, again, you're coming out a winner into the energy of the magician, where now you have the power to literally attract. You don't have to go chasing, but you attract and you react. This sounds completely amazing. All right, so who is it that you guys are going to fall in love with? Show me. Who is this lucky person? I like it how they are giving you a story over here. They're telling me it's going to happen when you might still feel a little bit uncomfortable with the new energy that you are going to get used to. So this is kind of feeling like this could be happening within the next 6 weeks, up to 6 months, no longer than that. And they're giving me this beautiful image of you feeling safe with this person. Because this person that you're going to fall in love with next, they're bringing you the feeling of safety. And this is going to be very, very important to you as you are shifting and adapting to like a new way of life over here. I don't know why they keep saying that. Like this person is going to protect you. Physically, emotionally. It's very interesting. You might have a little bit of resistance to them coming in. And it's not resistance to love. It's kind of, I feel like you guys might still be a little bit skeptical when this person comes in. Because for a lot of you, who I'm seeing over here is somebody quite possibly from abroad. And this person comes into your life unexpectedly. And I think the fact how unexpectedly they come in and how soon you start feeling something incredible towards them, it might freak you out a little bit. But at the same time, it's going to get you all excited. Okay, have you seen this, guys? 3 aces. 3 aces coming out one after another. So there's this energy of passion, energy of love, energy of new thinking. So like I said, it does feel like this person is coming into your life during a period where a lot of things are going to start changing. For some of you, it could be relocation. For some of you, it could be going to a place where you've never been to before. It could be abroad, it could be locally, but just like this whole new area. And you might be filled with this idea of how to change your life, maybe little by little, but this is all feeling very exciting. It's something that's fated, guys. Like you meeting this person, it's something that's fated, it's something that's scripted. Even if you don't believe in fate, they're telling me that the stars are going to align in a way that the two of you are brought together. Because with the energy of 3 aces, I mean, oh my gosh. And here, this is again, the Wheel of Fortune does sometimes refer again to some sort of travel. But here I'm going to read it as a series of very fortunate events that bring the two of you together. And it's something that's going to happen regardless of your decision. I mean, what you do with it is up to you, but the meeting is going to take place anyway. Obviously, the universe is not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do, but the meeting over here, they're saying it's going to happen. Exactly, because it's time for you to love and to be loved. It's time for you to meet this person. The wait is over. It is time for you to meet the person who is going to resonate with you on so many levels. It might be a little bit freaky, but they're telling me that the person that you're going to fall in love with next, they have so many things in common with you. The way that you think, there's definitely this energy of passion and chemistry that's coming through very strongly. And your love languages might be very similar, if not the same. So it's kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's like this energy of like 1111 coming through. If you guys resonate with the concept of a twin flame, this is going to be your twin flame. If you guys resonate with the concept of a soulmate, this is going to be your soulmate. However you want to refer to this person is the one for you. And I'll take a look whether this is going to be something long-term, if we're talking about your future spouse, or if we're talking about just a long-term partner. Strong energy of Taurus that's coming through over here, guys. This person is going to be incredibly wise. And they're going to be your friend. Like the romance and love is there from the beginning, but they will feel like your friend, you know? But at the same time, they're going to be able to help you make some sort of decision. Some sort of decision, and they make your life easier. This is what I keep hearing. They make your life easier rather than more complicated. They don't give you like false promises. They don't give you a mixed signals. There's no emotional roller coaster that's happening over here. They make your life easier. They help you balance things out over here. Whether it's your work life and your professional life, your work life and your love life, whether it's, you know, just balancing out the energies within you. I don't know, I keep hearing like aligning of chakras, aligning of all of your energy centers. But you feel very safe with this person, safe to open up, safe to be yourself. Now, this person does look a little bit like an ambivert, right? So a mix between an extrovert and an introvert. And they do have this fun side to them, okay? So they're not just all about teaching and, you know, being wise and all of that, although they do have this side to them as well. But they know, like, they're very balanced as well. And they will show you, they will kind of maybe guide you a little bit on how to create this balance. Another thing that's coming through over here, guys, this person, they might be very big on healthy lifestyle. So I do see somebody who's very toned, regardless of their age or background or anything like that. I do see somebody who likes to work out, who likes to eat clean. They have their cheat days and all of that, but like this person, I don't know, they just kind of have it all figured out, or they, well, obviously we don't all have it all figured out, but it's definitely coming through like they're going to have it figured out to the point where you feel safe with them. Very professional, by the way, very professional. And the thing is, they're going to see the talent within you. This is why, like, there's this energy of them maybe guiding you towards you being able to put yourself out there into the world a little bit more. And they're going to do it by words of affirmation, guys, by supporting you, by being your fan, by showing you something, by teaching you something. But because they are, it could be, you know, for some of you, it could be a trainer, a teacher, somebody who is used to teaching people in a way that makes them excited rather than bored. Exactly. And they are showing me, you know, somebody who's going to enjoy spending time with you, who's going to enjoy spending their weekdays and weekends together. So quality time is coming through as something very important for this person. They are going to be busy. Let me say this. They are going to be busy. They are somebody who does a lot of things, but they will always make time for you. So I am seeing somebody who will make you a priority. You'll never feel like an option with this person. You will always be the priority. And again, they keep like saying like the compass. There's something about this person coming into your life, helping you choose maybe where you go, what you do. Because it does feel like maybe for some of you, you're still in this process of rebuilding yourself, restructuring yourself, kind of seeing what it is that you want to do, what your true passions are. Because sometimes with the Seven of Swords, we kind of feel like we've been misled in a lot of things. And things that used to be interesting to us, we've outgrown them, or we just feel like there's something else. But then we get anxious because we don't really see like what else is out there. And this person coming into your life, they might give you that direction. And they could do it indirectly. Another thing that's coming through very strongly over here, guys, you could end up relocating with this person. but they open up beautifully. They open you up so, so beautifully. Now, another thing that's coming through, guys, with these beautiful cards is this person is going to be emotionally available, okay? So again, like I said, they've worked on a lot of things that were preventing them from going into a healthy relationship. And then once more, the cards are saying that you will have a very similar view on what a relationship is and who does what in a relationship. So I don't see any power struggle. And that's beautiful, and that's really, really important. This person is going to be full of surprises. There's something about presence that's coming through over here. Little tokens of appreciation, love, breakfast in bed, that sort of thing. Like they're definitely going to show you that they care. So it's not just going to be somebody who's going to talk a lot, guys. This is somebody who's actually going to do things to show you, to make you feel special and wanted and needed and desired. Okay. By the way, they might look a little bit younger than they actually are, but I'm getting somebody very good looking here with the King of Wands. Somebody very good looking. Like you will really like the way that they look. They're also quite ambitious over here. And speaking of the passion, the King of Wands is the passionate one. So there's definitely this energy of chemistry. But again, we have the balance. Could be Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius energy that's coming through over here, Aries, Leo. But they're very patient. They're very, very patient. And once again, I'm getting somebody who might be like into this clean eating, guys, you know, somebody who does smoothies, does like juice diets and things like this. Like they take care of their body. They take care of their body for sure. The High Priestess. Okay. So you know what? You're going to be intrigued by this person. You're definitely going to be intrigued by this person because they will seem like somebody who's different. Different to people you usually meet, different to people that your friends or family might be together with. Like there's something about them that makes you want to get to know them more and more and more. And the thing that I like the most, guys, is that you're not going to be projecting anybody or anything onto this person. This person, you will see them for who they are and you will love them for who they are. And it does feel like because of that, this could turn into something very long term. Because this is not a story of, you know, imagining this person to be a certain way and then getting disappointed because they're not this way, but really seeing them for who they are. And they will do the same to you. And this person is very intuitive. I would say that this is somebody who's very good when it comes to psychology, knowing human behavior. And I want to say they know anatomy quite well as well. Wink, wink, winking here behind the camera. They believe that the way forwards is through compassion, it's through love, it's through, again, words of affirmation. But my darlings, I do feel like I don't know, for some reason they keep telling me this person could be living by the sea somewhere, or could right now be somewhere next to a sea or an ocean. And they're coming through. And they heard your call. This is what's coming through very strongly. They heard your call. So if you've been manifesting this person, if you've been literally like screaming like, come find me, come get me, they heard you. So they're getting into their chariot with the dragons and they are starting their path. They're starting their way, their journey towards you. And they're very ambitious, but in a very, I don't know, non-argumentative way, if that makes sense. Like it's important for them to win, but they have dignity as well. And they could be quite humble. It's another thing that's coming through over here, guys. And look at these cards. They keep saying, I will find you wherever you are. I will find you wherever you are. But it does feel, again, with the Chariot and the World, guys, these are the cards of travel. These are the cards of movement. And I was going to say maybe internet, but this is only for like about 1 or 2% of you guys. Because I do see this meeting taking place face to face. Face to face. Because with the energies of the 3 swords, this is where you feel each other. Where you, like your eyes meet, you notice how the other person moves. They notice you. It's like there's so many things that are involved in your first meeting. And they're telling me definitely face to face for 99% of you. For the 1%, it could be over the internet. But for the majority of you, my darlings, this is face to face. This is where you hear each other's voice. This is where, I don't know, they keep telling me that both of you will find each other irresistible. I don't know what it is. Both of you find each other irresistible. And during your first meeting, you know, it's like you won't want to go away from one another because you will both feel like you finally met each other because you're looking for one another. It could be that you're looking for each other in different people, in different places, in different situations. But once you meet this person, you will know. Once you meet this person, it becomes automatically apparent that this is the one who is going to either be the love of your life. You know how they say, either going to be the love of your life or the biggest, baddest breakup. But in all honesty, I don't see a breakup over here. No. Because this feels like a soul connection, guys. This, once more, they're saying this is something that's fated in the stars. And it doesn't matter the distance. It doesn't matter how many miles are between the two of you. This is something that's going to happen. Because when two souls are ready to unite, and for some of you, I want to say be unite. I don't know if you believe in past incarnations, but that is going to feel like you've known each other. The more you get to know each other, the more you're going to feel like, my God, I'm sure we met somewhere, someplace before. For some of you, you guys might be dreaming about this person, and they might be dreaming about you. You might be communicating through meditations, all of that. So if you've been thinking that you're just going crazy, you're not. There is actually this connection with the stars. And it does feel like this is going to be something very long term. Yeah, you might even end up having children with this particular person if you do want children. And another thing, if you guys do have children already, they're going to absolutely love this person because there's so much care. And once again, we have the card of, you know, a soulmate that came through with the Six of Cups. It does come through like you guys are going to be building this relationship step by step. So it's not going to be fast, although the feelings are going to come in quite fast. But the actual building of the relationship, you will take your time to get to know each other. Because they're showing me there might be some sort of, like at the beginning, there might be some sort of blockages when it comes again to not being able to see each other as often as you want to or as often as you need to. There might be some sort of situation that needs to be resolved, whether it's with the visa, whether it's with another person, and it doesn't have to be a romantic person. You know, sometimes we're having issues with our boss or with somebody in our family, and it kind of takes away from this connection, but only for a little while. Because with the energy of judgment, the energy of reunion, this is something that every time you meet, it's going to feel like, wow. And you're going to absolutely love the way that you feel next to this person. So free, so inspired. And for some reason, they help you get out of your shell. So I don't know if you guys went all introverts on me, like introverts on me, where you're just like, you know what, I'm not going to, I'm not going to leave my house unless I absolutely have to. And some of you might have been studying, or you might be studying something right now. But this person gets you out of your shell. And I don't know, I'm hearing like I can show you the world. Even if you go to the same place where you've already been with this person, it's going to feel completely different. Because here, it's like your eyes are opening up and you start seeing things you haven't noticed before. And yes, it's going to be the hormones affecting you, but it kind of does feel, you know, that you are seeing the world in brighter colors. And another thing, my dears, that's coming through very importantly, is this person is being sent to you to help you heal a very deep emotional trauma that you might have not even known was there or how it was affecting you, that has to do with your family. Because for some reason they're telling me like your ancestors might be involved in supervising of this union, because they do want you to be happy, they do want you to feel alive again, and they do want you to, like, that trauma that was very deep, that was passed on and on and on and on, they're saying it ends with you. And it ends with this beautiful person with whom you're going to fall in love with next. And your new journey begins over here with the Nine of Cups and the Fool. A new chapter. A completely new chapter. Because when we're talking about judgment, we're talking about rebirth. And this person that you're going to fall in love with next, they're going to be quite a lot of fun, actually. And they will make you laugh and smile a lot. And there's this energy where you guys are happy. You know, when you're like, you know what, I'm happy. Not everything is right in life, and you know, there's always going to be issues. But here you're feeling happy with this person. You're feeling like you can be childish. You're feeling like you can be yourself. You're feeling like you can be silly. You can just let your hair down and not pretend to be somebody else, or not to constantly think or overthink certain situations. This is going to feel like you've literally gotten rid of something that was burdening you all of the time. That's the power of love. And the thing is, they keep saying, like, this is going to be somebody who believes in you. And sometimes that's all we need, somebody to believe in us, in order for us to be activated. And I feel for you, my darlings, watching this video, this is exactly what's going to happen. Just by this person giving you their support, you're going to feel like you can take over the world. Oof, and look at that, romance. So this comes through as a very romantic relationship over here, guys. And you might not think that you're romantics at all at this particular moment. But this person that you're going to fall in love with, they're not going to be cheesy romantic. Let me say this. There's a different sort of romance that's coming through. And I can't quite put it in words because for all of you it's going to be different. But this is not just going to be your typical cliche sort of thing. And this is going to be romantic in your own way. And you're walking away from this energy of maybe being sometimes a little bit too critical, too skeptical of yourself as well. And once more, they keep hinting that you will finally make the decision to walk away from something. To walk away, or they're also showing me separation when it comes to your parents. Mm-hmm. And this is very interesting because there's like a little bit of a channeled message over here. They're saying that don't be afraid of that tower moment where everything seems to be falling apart. Don't be afraid of that, because happiness, this freedom, it comes after this destruction. So don't be afraid of it. They keep saying like right now, it might feel like it's the end and nothing will happen, but that's not the case, because you got the 10 of Pentacles over here. And I do feel for a lot of you guys, I'm literally doing a reading for your future spouse. Like this person that you're going to fall in love with next, if you do want to get married, you will. You might even have grandchildren with this person, because this feels something long-term and something very, very stable. But you will walk away. You will walk away from something that's been holding you back. And this person is so protective, guys. The person that you're going to fall in love with next, they're so, so protective. I absolutely love it. Like they have this gentle touch, but they're incredibly protective. And if you guys are somebody who gets overwhelmed easily by news, by uncomfortable situations, by new situations, they will be there to protect you. Because I keep hearing like, babe, I got you. I got you. You know, and you could be somebody who is actually very sensitive, but you had to be in this energy of constantly being on guard, and it was draining you because this was not your authentic energy, but you had to, because of, you know, whatever happened to you in your life. But this particular person with whom you're going to fall in love with next, guys, is going to make you feel so safe, and they're going to literally protect you from harm. And whenever you start getting like anxious and nervous, they will help you like bring all of that down by being there, by talking to you, by explaining things, especially if you guys are an overthinker. And I know it's really hard for an overthinker to date because, well, I am one. They're going to be very patient with you, in the sense they're going to be like explaining things to you, and they're not going to get annoyed by it, because they will just understand that this is the way that you are, and it will take you some time to feel safe and secure in a relationship. Absolutely love this person, honestly. And they will build you up. And they will literally build you up. There's no tearing down that's happening over here. It's about building you up, for you to see your worth, to see your value. And once again, I'm hearing them like cheering, cheering. They're going to be invested. Like you will see that this person is invested. They will want to spend time with you. They will want to get to know you. And this love, you know, guys, as I'm doing this reading, it honestly feels like you never experienced something like this before. This is what they keep saying. You have never experienced something like this before. This is going to be, it kind of feels like the one and forever. This is what they're telling me. Because even as I'm doing this reading, I feel so excited and surprised. Because once more, they keep saying you have never felt that way before. That sense of companionship, security. And it kind of feels like some of you guys, you want to cry at this particular moment, because you're like, well, what the hell? What the hell is taking them so long? And I wish I do get to experience this, and you will. And you will. And it's quite rare, this. It is quite rare. But it exists. And once you get a taste of the real stuff, of the good stuff, you will just see like the other relationships as just stepping stones. And you needed the other relationships to get to this in order to appreciate this. It's going to be like a glass of water when you've been walking through the desert. And here you are walking through the desert, through the, what's it called, snowstorm. But my darlings, let me say this again, it has something to do with a relationship pattern that you were conditioned to have. But you're clearing all of that stuff up now. Be patient. It's working, it's happening. It might seem like nothing is happening in 3D right now, but behind the scenes, there's a part of you that knows that things are happening. Your heart, your soul, they know. It's the mind that keeps trying to play tricks on you, because it keeps pushing you into fear. But no, this is all actually happening. So this saying, calm, calm down. You will get your King of Pentacles over here. They're looking for you too. And again, I keep hearing, I heard your call. I heard your call and I'm coming. And you know what? This person, guys, that you're going to fall in love with next, they will stop at nothing. That's another thing. They will stop at nothing. And this is the sort of person that would do so much for their beloved, for their family. If we're talking about a man over here, they're going to protect and provide. And they're going to be somebody you can always count on, rely on. It doesn't mean that they're perfect. I know this reading makes them sound like they're perfect. They're not. But they will make that effort. And of course, there are going to be some hiccups along the way, but both of you will grow in this relationship. And this is what you're going to love about them. That they're not childish. They're not somebody who just goes like, oh, well, whatever. I'm not going to communicate. It's you're wrong, and so on and so forth. No. So I get for a lot of you, you know that this person is somebody who's incredibly wise, and you might meet this person a little bit later. I'm going to rephrase that. This is why some of you will meet this person a little bit later in life. Because it takes experience, it takes a lot of self-work to get to the energy of the hermit, to get to the wisdom, to the understanding, to get to all of this. This person, by the way, with the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles coming through together, they're going to be very financially stable. So it could be somebody who works for themselves, but I'm definitely getting both vibes over here, guys. Definitely. So somebody who's quite independent, somebody who doesn't like to have any restrictions on the amount of money that they can make, because for them, the sky's the limit, yeah? And even if right now they are employed by somebody, it does feel like in the future they're going to be very tempted to go into being self-employed or reaching higher positions, because this person is very determined and they do want to grow and grow and grow and grow and develop. So they're definitely not complacent. And you're also going to love this person because of that, because they keep changing, they keep evolving. And another thing that's coming through, you will always have something to talk about, but there will be days when you can just stay silent, but it's this comfortable silence. And even though, again, at the beginning, you might overthink, like, okay, why are they silent? Are they hiding something? Are they unhappy or they upset? They will explain everything to you. And with time, you will grow comfortable talking to them and also being quiet with them, because you will still have that connection and that confidence that everything is a-okay. By the way, this is somebody who's going to be able to make some fast decisions. So this is somebody who's a fast thinker, good reactions, good reactions. I don't know why it's important to you guys. And you're also going to really like the way that they drive. Don't ask. You're just going to love the way that they drive. Maybe you have a thing for, I don't know, good drivers. Who knows? Maybe you're into cars, but they are going to really, like, they're going to be good at handling things. Good communication for this person, stability and good communication is very important. And very passionate. Look at this, the Knight of Wands. Incredibly passionate. They're telling me that they kind of have gone through the same thing. They thought, like, they keep saying, like, there was a time when they thought that they would never find you. But this guy, like, guys, the intimacy over here, it's very hard to put in words. It's something that needs to be felt, and I feel a lot of you are feeling this right now. That the intimacy of literally a soulmate. Where in the world where everything seems to be falling apart, and like, this person has values. And with this person that you're going to fall in love with next, it doesn't matter what is happening out in the world as long as you got each other. And you will miss each other terribly every time you have to like separate for whatever reason, whether it's a work thing or, you know, you had to go and see a family, something along the lines. There's this energy of really missing one another whenever you're not around. I'm hearing for some of you, even if they go out like to the shop, you're going to miss them. But there's a lot of sweetness over here. Sweetness and being able to be vulnerable with one another. And once more, at the end of the reading, this person, they're coming through to let you know to not be afraid, because they have your back. They have your back. Physically, emotionally, mentally, you can vent to them. Like, they're kind of saying, like, obviously they're not going to be your personal psychologist, because that's a different type of relationship over here. But they will do everything in their power to help you in any way that they know how. And this, my darlings, is the person with whom you're going to fall in love with next. If you enjoyed this reading, let me know down in the comments. Claim the magic of this reading. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And of course, don't forget to check my Patreon page out with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye.